All right, students. So if you're watching this video, you should have an app kind of created, a test app, where we just kind of added a button. We changed some things about the button, the screen, just went through some different properties here. So in this video, I want to show you guys how to connect your device to your app. So when we start coding this app, we actually can't test it right on the computer or on the screen. We actually have to connect it to our iPads, and then it would work like a regular app. We can test it. We can press the button, and it's going to do different things once we code it. So the next video is going to show you how to code it, but I'm going to show you guys how to connect your device. All right. So again, if you are working at home right now, you can only do this if you have two devices. So you should have a computer, which where I'm doing my work now, and then your iPad. So if you're doing all your work on your iPad, you're not going to be able to connect your app because you're doing all your work on your iPad. So you need a separate device like a computer and then your iPad to connect your app. All right. So what we want to do is on the AppInventor website up at the top, we want to go ahead and hit connect, and then we want to hit AI companion. And what that's going to do is that's going to bring up a QR code. So this is why you need another device, because if you only have your iPad and you bring up the QR code on your iPad, there's no way you can scan the QR code that's on your iPad. So that's why we need a separate device, okay? So I have the app downloaded. So you should have the AppInventor app downloaded. All right, it looks like, I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Okay, that is the app for AppInventor. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. All right, and then this is what it's going to show. Okay, it's going to say type in the character code or scan the QR code. So we're going to hit the blue button that says scan QR code. Okay, it's going to bring up our camera, and all I'm going to do is hold my camera up to the QR code. It's going to scan it, and then what's going to happen, the QR code disappears, and there's the app. Okay, so if I turn it this way, so it matches. If you look at the screen and you look at the iPad, it's the same. All right, because now we have the actual app. So now when we actually code it, when we code this button, okay, that says change screen color, okay, it's actually going to change the screen color. But right now, it's not doing anything because we haven't done anything yet to the code. All right, so now once I add something, for example, if I go ahead and add another button, okay, you notice how it's below the circle here. Now, again, if I look at my iPad, there's the button I just added. So now everything you do on your screen will show up on your iPad as well. All right, and it's going to happen in real time. All right, so the next thing is going to be coding. Once you code your buttons and things like that to actually work, then you can go ahead and press your buttons on your iPad and it'll do what we want it to do. All right, so that's basically how we're going to test all of our apps, is by connecting it to our iPad and then testing it out. All right, so I'll have other videos for you as we go through other apps, especially for those of you that are working at home that don't have me going over all of our different apps. So just make sure you keep up to date with the instructions, get into Schoology, and the goal is to do a couple apps, depending on how much time we have left, to get a couple apps done that do different things. All right, so I'm always available via Schoology or email, so feel free to reach out. All right, good luck.